Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today it's time to start another TSA Confiscated Knives series. This is far and away the biggest box that I have purchased. It was also the least expensive. This was about half the price that these normally go for, and it has way more in it. Now, I have no idea what's in it. This box was like $100, and it said it had 175 individual pieces. I weighed it. This box weighs just shy of 40 pounds, 39.6 pounds of trash. I can't wait to see what weird, ridiculous stuff was confiscated, according to the listing, confiscated by TSA. Obviously, we're going to have to do this in multiple parts. I have tons of episodes of me doing this. If you want to see the past episodes before you watch this one, there's a playlist in the description. Please check it out. It's a blast. It's definitely been one of the most popular series on this channel for a bit now. So, yeah, check them out. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Let's find out. I'm guessing, just given the cost to item ratio, there's probably a lot of like, you know those little, like the imitation Swiss Army. So, oh God, what's right on top? Oh my God. Okay, so hold on. Look at the multi-tool. Jeez. Okay, so a lot of multi-tools, but underneath, what do we have? Definitely some Swiss Army knife stuff. Underneath that, we definitely have pocket knives. So we're just going to take handfuls of things out of this box and dump it out on the table. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, such an enormous amount of what is this? There's a mystery package. Okay, we'll save that. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to try and wash my feet here. Okay, so basically how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to start going through it, and we'll probably just leave everything out on the table, but I'll split this up into a few different episodes. There definitely is a lot of stuff here, but we have a lot of duplicate, like these silly little multi-tools and things like that. We'll try to pick through and find some of the more interesting stuff. So here's a fun little camouflage. Oh, it's a guidesman. Yeah. Okay. A guidesman with absolutely terrible, abysmal action. What's this guy over here? We got Klein tools. Okay. Honestly, the action on this one wasn't bad. In fact, there's actually really good detent. There's no tip on this. I wonder if at some point it had thumb studs. This is not assisted. It's a manual frame lock. That's not bad. Look at that. It's got a Hinderer LBS on it. Ha! That's not bad at all. I'm not mad at the person who carried that. Keychain knife, rubber thing. This has, ooh, what's holding that in? Oh, it's the back lock. Okay. I was going to say, it almost feels like a magnet. What does it say on here? It says Tack Extreme. Yeah, if there's one word that I would use to describe this, it's extreme. Was someone carrying this on their keys? Why? What's this? Oh boy, that's a big old shiny boy. That razor's been in there for a bit. Do we have is this a quick release system? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. I love that. Why can't the modern pocket knife world adopt a system like this? Like, we always have to put screws on it. Ironically, like, we have to put Torx screws on there. Just, I mean, like, this is what it should be, right? This is it's just a little back lock. Cobalt. This isn't bad at all. Well, it's patented. Maybe that's why we don't do that. Extremely sharp blade. Okay. Yeah, I like that system there. I think that's pretty cool as far as those go. We got a red guy. Oh, again, though. Oh, no, that's assisted. I was going to say. Again, missing a thumb stud. We have poopy, lots of salsa on the blade, and it is red. No company wants to claim this. Stainless steel and China. All right, two-tone there. No! We have a Dolica. We got a wild Dolica. Oh, boy. Is it even sharp? It's sharper than the one I have. Oh, man. These, like, jar dollar store jar knives. It's amazing to me that this lasted long enough. I mean, that it just, the fact that these don't disintegrate the moment that they're, like purchased is amazing to me. Plastic clip. What would it take within the gloves? That's all it takes. Hey, why'd you break that knife? It was perfectly good. What do we got here? Ooh. Ooh. Dead. Dead. Oh, it says bare. I thought it said dead. Bare edge. Okay. Yeah. It's a manual frame lock. Probably should have been assisted. Is this a fastback? We actually have we got another Milwaukee fastback with the blade in it this time. Yeah, that'll work. I can understand why people like these. I mean, I always make fun of it. My Milwaukee fastback can do anything your pocket knife can do. Yeah. But we don't, a lot of the people, like the people that you're talking to there, that you feel obligated to say that to, we're just not, I mean, like this just isn't cool enough. Like it'll work. It's plenty functional. In fact, it's more knife than the average person needs. It's more knife than the majority of people need. It's just boring, right? Pocket knife enthusiasts will buy crazy pocket knives just because they're cool and crazy and weird and different. You know? Big ol' multi-tool here. These aren't nearly as interesting, but these are the types of things that I don't mind like giving to people as gifts, because even the crappy multi-tools are still okay, right? Probably going to see a lot of those. Like, that's what's going to be left over. They just aren't nearly as interesting. We have a small, like, not a small, I'm sorry, very lightweight lockback. Ooh, yikes. Absolutely. Look at this giant peg sticking out of this thing. Jeez. When any company wanting to claim this, any company, oh, it's so flimsy. It's ridiculous. I mean, like, people are going to get mad at me, you know, but, like, honestly, well, can I get it? I could probably do this with a lot of pocket knives. That actually held up a little better than I thought, but like, for the types of people who are going to buy this, like, that's the kind of dumb stuff they're going to do with it, right? So the build quality is just not there for it. Another little, this guy's not even going to, oh, no, it's button release. Okay, that's not bad. Another cool quick release system. What is stopping the premium end of the knife world from like quick release stuff? Like, it would just make it so much better if they would do that. Little Husky. I've seen this one before. This isn't bad. Like, when you're buying out like a Husky knife, like you're definitely not buying anything that's really overly high quality. But you can take cheap materials and just get the tolerances correct and the geometry right. So it's just like a simple back lock. Yeah, that's not bad. Not too bad. Is there another? We have two more. This is another fastback. Is that what this is? Oh, jeez. Oh my God, what has happened to this poor thing? Gross. And then we have this guy. Now this is a Craftsman. It's not nearly as fast. And what disengages it? What is this red button back here? Is this actually a button? Is that the release? Oh, is it this? No. Oh, it's a liner lock. Okay. Well, what does that red button do? What is that? Hold on. That does nothing. Is it just to stabilize the clip? I guess. Okay. So I had to take my glove off. I had to risk it for that one. Another one of these flimsy guys right here. Another one. Same exact thing. Yeah. Just immediate. Like, there's just not much integrity there. Not that that's what you should do with your pocket knife, right? These little guys, a lot of the multi-tools, like, I'll let you guys take a look at them. There's nothing super interesting going on here with this stuff. This one here, though. Team. What's going on? No, okay, I thought I felt a magnet or something. Team tools. Yeah, okay, that probably serves somebody well. What's this guy? BG. Wait a minute. Bear Grylls. This is the multi-tool that Bear Grylls used to survive the wilderness and, you know, drink his pee and stuff. Wow. We all know how well that series of knives went for Bear. Is that another Dolica? Oh, this is an upgraded one. Oh, man. Really desperately trying to capture the Spyderco look. Like, so blatantly, you know. Oh, that blade looks wicked. Blah. Yeah, Spyderco Matriarch. Yeah. Or is it the... Is it the Matriarch? And then there's another one that's very similar. Like, yeah, they're very clearly, like, trying to capture that look and sell it for nothing. What's this guy here? What do we got? What's the brand? Doesn't feel like a bad quality knife. We're not going to say. Or is it on this blade? Here we go. Elk Ridge. Don't know anything about Elk Ridge. Those of you who are familiar with Elk Ridge, you can tell me what you think of this. Looks like it's been around for a bit, but I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Some more less interesting multi-tool items. I can see exactly why this was only $100, but that's okay. You got these flat. I don't know. Like, maybe there is some merit to these little, like, rectangular shaped sort of fob objects. It's just kind of difficult to get this out. What's this? Another Guidesman and HCR 13 MOV. What's going on inside the pivot? This pivot desperately needs some oil. That guy. This is the equivalent of like not wiping your ass. It's just really bad. What do we got here? We got something that looks a lot like the Buck 110. Ozark Trail, Buck 110, probably totally fine. I mean, this is what I always tell people, and you'll hear this a lot from, sorry, you can hear my dryer going off upstairs. You'll hear this a lot from, like, people in the knife community. We get that some people are on an ultra budget. In fact, a lot of people are simply unwilling to spend more than $5 to $10 on a pocket knife because of how they perceive them. They perceive them as disposable objects, right? And it's fine. I'm not going to sit here and lecture people on what they should or shouldn't spend. If you are on an ultra budget, in my opinion, the only brand that you should be looking at is Ozark Trail. And here's why. Their tolerances, despite the fact that their materials are not great, and even when it is like D2 or whatever, it's very unlikely the heat treat is correct. The reason is because their tolerance tend to be better than other knives priced at the same price point. They are not superior to knives that cost just slightly more. Like once you get up to about $30, everything from that point forward in the quality end of the budget knife world is going to absolutely outclass an Ozark Trail. But if you're on an ultra budget, that's where you should be looking. What's this? No detent? Imagine that. Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson Special Tactical? It's not regular tactical. It's special tactical. How do we know? Because you have to you got to whip it. You know? That's how you know that it's special. So we have rubber. Why even the flipper tab, Smith & Wesson? Why even do the flipper tab? I don't understand. I mean, this right here, if you have a knife that has a flipper tab and you pull the flipper tab and it does this, it's not designed properly. If you have to do this, it's wrong. And whoever designed it, the company that made it, doesn't care. You can bet that, I mean, that's a clear indication that there's going to be a number of issues with this knife. We have, not bad. Oh yeah, there's something popping in there. But yeah, just kind of slapped together. This is not like a scientific test. Like I'm just checking to see, right? I'm checking to see if anything pops. Because this is how people who buy this stuff, this is how they're going to use this stuff, right? It's just funny. Smith & Wesson Special Tactical. What's this golden guy? Oh, another utility knife. Do you have a quick release system? Yet another quick release system, patented. A lot of this stuff, though, couldn't be that hard to design, right? Something similar, but that obviously doesn't like go against the patent, right? Oh, so this isn't bad at all. Isn't bad at all. Some of my favorite stuff in here has been some of these. I have this exact box cutter, like just literally off camera to my left. But yeah, I really wish we could get some of these systems. Do we have a little coin claw? Oh, they copied the Serge Panchenko coin claw. So when you see these, any type of claw knife is, dude, does it seriously not even lock? What a piece of crap. These lazy cloners. Oh my God. It's just the slightest little secondary detent. When you see these little coin knives, none of them are original. It's all meant to copy the Serge Panchenko coin claw. And, you know, truthfully, I think that there was somebody before Serge who did another coin-shaped blade. Probably multiple. But this is Serge Panchenko. Like, immediately Serge Panchenko, 100%. What's this? Another one of these. Oh my God, I'm just tired of seeing these. There you go. That one's done. I was just irritated by that one. 3 of the same ones. Simple. I mean, who doesn't own one of these? A lot of this stuff is honestly just going to go out in the garage in my toolbox. What is this? Okay. Okay, so that's how this comes apart? Oh, okay. I don't know if I think that that's like the best system that I've seen. Oh, look at that. It's like spring. There's like a little spring thing attached to it. That's kind of neat. I mean, that's quite a few. It's just kind of a lot slower than the ones that I'm used to. The ones that we always had. What is this? Majin? It says USA. Somehow I doubt that. But, I mean, maybe. What do we got? What else we got here? Let's get rid of some of these do a bunch of these multi-tools at once here, since those are far less interesting. There's some underneath there. Yeah. So here we go. A bunch of the same stuff, like right here. What are these? Are these just dollar store? Is that what these are? Like, this one's got tools just like flopping out of it. Why? Why do these companies even, like, why even make this? If the tools just flop out of it like that, it's so bad. It is absolutely, in many cases, nobody needs to spend, like, whenever I do these videos, especially on TikTok, people are like, this guy's such a snob. If you're not spending $500 on a pocket knife, then he turns his nose up. No, not at all. Like, that's so dramatic. The Juilliard School of Arts, might have an opening for you. But, is that the right school? I feel like it is. I hope so. Otherwise, that joke won't land. Yeah, no, you can spend like $30 on a knife and get, you know, or even like a multi-tool. A lot of like the $30, $40 multi-tools are better than some of the really, really basic stuff. Some more regulars, another little husky thing right there. What else do we have? We've got more of these. This. We got more multi-tools. It's the knives that definitely are the most interesting. Also not looking for any, you know, we have a 4th one of these. A 4th one. I hate them. I hate them. Too many of the same thing. Is this another one of these? But we have the black version. Yeah. These are a lot tougher. I'll give them that. I'm going to start judging these based on whether or not I can break them. I can't do that one. Let's see. Oh, a paraframe. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a rare situation where potentially the best knife in this box is a Gerber paraframe. TSA didn't even want... It is widely known that if these actually come from TSA, that they very much likely take the best stuff and keep the best stuff out of the box, right? So for people who make the argument for the Gerber paraframe, not even TSA wanted to keep this. Can I... Yeah, I probably can't... That's a steel frame. Probably can't get that one. The other problem is that, you know, I mean, these are pretty tough gloves, but wrong angle, and I'm gonna cut into them on accident. What's this? This is like a Gerber paraframe clone from no one. No, Yeah, no, can't get that one. Dolica, another Dolica. Can I break this one? The pivot came out. Yeah, I'm going to call that broken for sure. How about this one right? I just saw another one right there. Another one. But this is by a different brand. Who's this? Field and Stream. Let's see if Field and Stream did the Dolica better. What's the right way? There it goes. Pop the pivot. There we go. Yeah. I would say no, they did not. Probably the same factory. Should we save these for episode 2? What are we at? We're at 19 minutes. Let's finish this off with something wacky. Yeah. What do we have here that's stand out weird? A lot of the same stuff underneath, and we have another Dolica. Oh my gosh, stupid. This was the weakest one. Who made this one? I have a feeling that me breaking these knives is either going to be extremely entertaining or people are going to get upset with me for it. I've seen that one before. That's kind of nice. Look at that. Okay, I don't mind that one. Oh boy. Oh, ooh, cat. But it's blue on this side. Yeah, that's a well-loved thing. Oh, 7CR17 MOV. But a sturdy construction for sure. Okay. And the DeWalt knife. I can see why they just don't want, like these companies, this, man. So many people, I just want them to experience like a nice detent just once, just so they know. Are you kidding me? Another one. That is oddly satisfying. Okay. There's obviously way more stuff in this box, but I want to save this for one additional episode for sure. So, and yes, in episode 2, I will get into whatever this is. I have no idea. That's got to be the crown jewel of all of this, right? Maybe it's something really, really fun, really stupid, or maybe it's nothing. Who knows? But you can expect this will only be a 2-episode box, but I'll buy another box. I probably just won't buy from, like, there's some interesting and funny stuff in here, and I got to be honest, I'm really enjoying breaking the Dolica's. But I'll probably kind of mix it up and buy from different sellers so we get different things. So that's going to be it for today's episode of TSA Confiscated Crap. Stay tuned for the part 2 from this box. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.